I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, scraping out, and checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. It's not fair. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. Whoa, I'm breaking in, shaping up, and checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Waking up, splashing dots. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. Breaking in, I'm shaping out and checking out on the prison bars. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. It's not me, this is welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age. What's up, everybody? Back with another video. It's good, John B. And the other 7 people up on here, wherever you may be. Lurkers, jerkers, and light workers, whoever's on the other end. But yeah, man. The experiment, the project, the plantation, you know, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Uh, what is this? Oh, I should have did that on my other phone. Hold on 1 second. They have no power. You're right.
over our infant souls. Goddamn right. They ain't got no power over our soul. But in case you missed it, 8 BRICS banks ban the U.S. dollar transactions. Um, you know, and Iraq is moving in tandem with the BRICS philosophy as it banned 8 banks from initiating transactions in the U.S. dollar. The Middle Eastern country is cracking down on U.S. dollar months after it banned all cash withdrawals in the currency. Now, see, you got to know a little bit about the banking system and what's going on here. First, you got Iraq. You already know who's in control of that, right? That's what I told y'all. Like it just is what it is, man. What's happening, okay, is the new world. It even says it in the damn article. The new world order is forming, right? It's formulating and forming. People have to get away from the United States being thinking it's a country. It's not a country. It hasn't been a country in a very long time. Anyone who listens to this has been a country your entire life. All right. It didn't just switch up. You know, you living right now. It ain't been a country as long as you've been breathing. All right. So, um, it's a business that I mean it is the same ancient ways and rulerships that is in play in modern times. It's ancient times. You actually can go look up some ancient historical records and stuff, and you'll see everything that we do today. We've been doing the same. You know, look back at old canon laws. You know, they call them, what do they call them? Canon briefs. Like case laws. You could look some of this shit up, man. So, you know, slavery was a big farce. It was never, you know, they didn't do anything. You know, just became free range. Let them feel free, and they'll still be enslaved. We just got to learn how to protect ourselves, and that's what they did. We learned what they wanted us to learn in slave school, right? Their Hollywood that they formed also taught us. All their news media taught us what they wanted us to know. Meanwhile, we don't know shit. We don't know what's going on. You know, that's the truth of the matter. Just blows my mind. That's why I said, sleep at the wheel. American citizens are asleep at the wheel. You know, asleep at the wheel, and it's a really that car gonna crash. You know, you know, that car gonna crash. What's good? What's good? Cuts. Mad Catter. One Earthian. Shout out to you. What's good, Bartley? Good to see OGs in here. Um, but yeah, I mean, actually, Christopher Columbus did discover America. That's why we have Columbia. That's why there's a lot of, he did discover it. Well, the whole thing is discover, you got to understand the legal language. He actually did discover it. I've done videos on it before. 1 second. So yeah, but yeah, he did discover. What's good, Eric Thomas? Eric Thompson, rap samples. Yeah, you know, discovery, right? Discovery, right? It means the foundation for a claim of national ownership or sovereignty. Discovery is the finding of a country, continent, or island previously unknown, or previously known only to its uncivilized inhabitants. Like, this is why, I mean, these people should be, the remember the Killdozer? The Killdozer? Shout out to Whistling Diesel. If you ever get a chance, check out Whistling Diesel's Killdozer video. You know, the Killdozer story. I mean, if people really knew what was going on, I'm sure it would be a lot of things like that going on. You know, so Christopher Columbus did discover America, but not the way they told us. Like, they didn't even lie to us. They told us, yeah, he discovered America. When we all woke up, we were like, oh, they lied. That's the biggest lie. Well, actually, no, it's not a lie. He did discover it because the legal definition is he laid claim to the land. This is why we got the United States. That's why it's the District of Columbia, the criminals running the show, you know? And that's all it was he laid claimed it, titled it, and when you got the bigger guns, you can take over shit and claim it. And that's what he did. And it's, in what does it says? It says uncivilized, right? Uncivilized. That's what they considered this land. That's what they consider other lands slickly. They don't tell you when they go into these other foreign nations. They, oh, they're third world countries. They're uncivilized. Hold on one second. So yeah. So um yeah. But anyways, this you know, yeah, just all you could do is just sit there and just prepare, man. Cause it's headed, straight, and it ain't even going off course a little bit. Like, it's going straight as planned. Like I said the other day, you seen the news. They tell you Trump said he's going to do 60% tariffs. Well, what do you mean? That'll literally destroy the United States. You know, and then all the Trumpers and all the fake American U.S. citizen slaves are like, yeah, Jared, we don't need China. Yeah, look what they're doing to us. Meanwhile, the motherfuckers don't understand how to look on anything they own and see that it says fucking China on it. Like, you got to be completely. I mean, it blows my mind, man. The stuff I see, between the sleeps, the sleep sheep flocks, and you know, the black sheep sleep, conspiracy theories world. What all the shit that goes on in there, and one of the most wildest times that we're in, and just, just people just don't give a damn, you know. So yeah, people just don't care at all. Not even caring does not mean like not concerned. You know, not caring doesn't mean not concerned. You know, and you are 100,010% right. It's a wrap. They're literally telling you that the United States dollar has seen its last days, like literally. You know, they're not even hiding it. Trump supporters keep believing in that. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And you know, I watch his diabolical speeches just to see the BS. And it's just, man, these fucking people are just stupid, man. You know, it's just ridiculous, man. You know, and what do we do now at this point? I mean, hey, man, just you know, who knows how long this process is going to take? You know, businesses take a hold on. Throat's dry. Businesses take a while to you know, to close their doors. You know, but let it be known they are liquidating, and you're seeing it all. I mean, yeah, Trump said Republicans are stupid people. Yeah, the snake poem. I mean, they're literally telling us, man. You know, and you know this all this stuff that they throw. You know, um, I mean, if you go into the underbelly realms, the people that are really censored, I mean, it'll really blow your mind because there are some powerful ass people that we don't even know about, from doctors to lawyers to ex-politicians, you know, that can't even get on the internet. Like they can't even get on the internet. There's a lot of them, man. You know, you get into like, you know, you can go into the Rumble realms and find it, but on the tele, telegrams, YouTube will not. You will not see them on YouTube. You will not see them on fucking Twitter. You will not see them on fucking Instagram. On TikTok, because I don't even know how that would even work. But you can't find them. You know, people that know exactly what is happening here. You know, down to state and town and local levels. Like the politicians are on a local level that know what's up, that are speaking out, and there actually are there are constitutional lawyers who, when you see a lot of this shit get reversed, and yo, these are the ones that are doing it. You know, and this is why they're going for the split, because if you remove the United States, and I get it all, you know, trust me, I understand the whole fucking thing. But when you remove the United States corporation, federal jurisdiction, you now basically you now make that constitution another form. That means it's ineffective, right? It's ineffective because think about it, this is where they're going. This is the whole purpose. I've talked about this for years with the real ID and the goddamn, you know, the new federal ID. I mean, the real ID and state ID. You know, it's they're telling you there's going to be a separation. There's no other purpose of it. Ain't for a fucking airplane. It's for federal territory and state territory. Exactly what it's for. I told you, go to the COS. You know, this shit's been in motion for a while. I met some of these people, you know, and they're like the other Trump supporters who still, you know, believe in Trump. Some of them don't believe in Trump, but they're together. They're banded together, and they want this, and you know they want this split. You know, and it could be all worked from inside to destroy this thing. And I just because I look at it like, man, if they separate, the Constitution is done. Supreme Court is ineffective now. You know, and I get it. It's all some bag of, we all know what it is, but it does afford protections for people right now. It is what it is. Just does. Can't deny it. Motherfuckers that deny it, say it's nothing, it's this and that, don't understand anything to do with a legal process or a lawful process, and frankly don't care. And then there's another layer where it's separate from both of those, but that piece of paper does can protect you because it protects foreigners. I had these conversations with some Moors. I'm like, bitch, y'all a slave just like me. I don't give a damn what y'all got. Where are you sitting at? These people don't care about pieces of paper. All right. When push comes to shove, they bring out the guns and they do what they want. But while this shit is operating, there is a protection there. So if they get rid of it, what's more corrupt? The states are more corrupt than any goddamn thing. That states are just straight dictatorships. Yeah, look around. We've seen it there in Mr. 19. Gretchner, Cuomo, uh, all these other people, DeSantis, even though, the dude in Florida, I mean, the dude in, Abbott, you know, fucking Newsom. I mean, these motherfuckers was showing you, like, look, bitch, we do what we want. I mean, think about it. You had half of them being tyrannical as fuck, half of them faking like it's for freedom. They're showing you how it's gonna be. And they're gonna be tyrannical than all hell with no regulation. Who gonna regulate their ass? That's what people missing and not understanding. This is where they're going with this shit. You know, it just is. And like I said, this whole truth, there people think they're truth and the truth, but don't know the foundation. I mean, as I was gonna say, just a bunch of fucking theorists, conspiracy theorists with theories and shit. You know, what about the real shit? The shit that matters. Looks what's been done to us. The reason why, I mean, it's fucking paper. Nobody wants to learn this shit. Nobody cares about it. I bore the shit out of people. Some of y'all like it when I talk about, legal stuff, lawful stuff, shit like that. But people don't like to talk about it. It's too complicated. It's too hard. It takes, it's a lot. But nobody gives a fuck. But we're affected by it every fucking day. We open our eyes in a box that is wrapped in this paper. You know what I'm saying? In a box, whether you live in a fucking actual box or a fucking mansion, it don't matter. If you got an apartment, you got a house, if you got whatever the fuck, there's some pieces of paper tied to that bitch somewhere. And then you, your own being, when your ass flew out of your daddy's balls and went into your mama, they was forming paperwork there talking about dating. That was a date. Y'all don't. You didn't even got to look up what the word legal definition of dating is. You know, shit. They got you in the bag before when you in your daddy balls. You know, and the other half is in your mama. Two pieces of you that come together with a spark of light. They already got that shit covered. That's how deep this shit goes. You want to talk about magic and sorcery? This is one of the biggest things. You know, I mean, you go from dating to marriage. You go from dating to intercourse to birth, bearing, carrying, all this shit. We don't even know what the fuck they talking about. The English language is a fucking slave language because what it did is it kept people ignorant to the legalese of Old English and Latin. That's what it did. So they can go do what the fuck they did. You know how many countries got in trouble with this government because the motherfuckers didn't understand what they were signing? Oh, when they translate it, oh, it means this. Nah, motherfucker. Now when they bring that contract, when they breached it, or some friction rise, like what? What the fuck? What do you mean? You signed them? No, I didn't. They bring out that legal paper to these countries and all these bureaucrats and all this other shit. from other countries, they're like, fuck, how do we know? You know. Meanwhile, the lawyers were taught in American fucking law schools, and they've been putting in there and planted in there in the government. They're like, well, how do we know about this? Well, bitch, because the motherfucking lawyer works for the same motherfuckers. And now this country got to fall into this, that, and this. Nobody knows about the damn about the goddamn. Hold on, I'm throwing them out. Oh, fuck, I'm going. Hold on 1 second. About the damn, the beginning of 2019. I mean, Mr. 19, when they had that big standoff with OPEC, and that's when Russia, right, was like, fuck what y'all talking about. We ain't signing no oil deal no more. We're done with this shit. We're good. And then motherfuckers went to go. I mean, it was literally a big thing. It was one of the parts of the whole agenda was the goddamn oil shit. Remember, it was power. They were giving this. They were paying motherfuckers to get they because you can't stop oil. They were paying people to take it. They actually became billionaires just to hold fucking millions and millions of gallons of oil. Like they were looking for places to. I'm surprised they ain't dumped this shit in the ocean. They might have dumped this shit way off in the fucking ocean somewhere. Because you can't stop the oil. It just can't. This don't work like that. The oil don't you can't shut the shit off. Doesn't work like that. But anyways, when that whole thing was going on, they just simply said, you forgot everything that you have, your assets, everything you're tied to is in American dollars. He will simply just shut all your shit down. And then you can't, and in a legal framework, I did a video about it. Forgot exactly what it was called, but in the legal framework to that tied Russia's hands. And Russia had to sign on the dotted line. But it was a minimal amount of time. Because you see what they're doing now. 40 something percent of the oil in the earth is coming from all those Asian and European countries. 2% comes from America. 2% of the world's oil comes from America. They don't need America. Now you understand why they're pushing electric cars. Y'all don't realize this shit is only for America. Full electric band. That shit, they're not doing that in them countries over there. They're like, we're gonna have natural gas, oil, electric, whatever the fuck y'all want. We're gonna do it cleaner, more efficient. You know? And because all this entertainment, news media, trash, shit, motherfucker, we're just cut off to the world. We're cut off to the world, thinking we're understanding what is going on around the world. No, you really got to look and dig to find this shit because we are cut off. You think like China, because China, they can't even have YouTube. China can't even have YouTube or Facebook and shit. They don't know what's going on in the world. Huh? You think we any different when the same motherfuckers got a hand in the media? Surprise. Surprise. It's wild, man. It's just wild, man. That's shit. That's why I just, months ago I just fell back, just said, you know what? You know, but I said, let's bring it back to the basics. You know, bring it back to where we fucked up. Not knowing shit. Thinking we knowing everything. Worried about shit we can't fucking even think about proving. Instead of looking at what we can prove and actually do a change. And I'm working with somebody right now on a board meeting that's coming up. You know, they're talking about, oh, we'll post the results after the meeting. That means these people are crooked. You know, it's crazy. They're doing this. Like the United States is. You think you got a fucking 5 year, 10 year fucking plan? You don't got a 5 year and 10 year plan. Sorry to break the news to you. It is what it is. You don't got that plan. That should be fucking common knowledge. If I tell that to people, they're like, they get scared and shit. I'm like, look, I ain't trying to scare you. I'm trying to tell you what it is. We don't own shit. Ain't no fucking. We don't own nothing. Ain't shit made here. That's fucked up. It don't even gotta be any kind of war or anything. Just that right there alone cripples us. You know, these dirty bitches, they're doing it because it's a business. They're closing the business. They don't care. They never cared about you. That's why they're all giddy giddy gappy go lucky. They know the plan already. They're just playing with us like little mice. Got the Trump show, the elections, and oh god, yeah, and this other shit. I mean, I can't even fucking make a video because it would take too fucking long about this fucking Colorado fucking Donald Trump trash garbage bullshit. If you understand anything how the law works and who he is, it's fucking impossible. Shit, I don't even. It doesn't, that's how you know it's all controlled and contrived. It's not even fucking possible. It doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, what's this the fucking story? Everybody's talking about this shit. Oh my god. I went to this little spot we go in the morning, and somebody was sitting there playing this shit, the news, and it was this. It was about hold on, Donald fucking Trump. Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump fucking Supreme Court skeptical of efforts to kick Trump off the ballot. Now see, we gotta go start looking across all over these other nations who had all these same. They run the game everywhere, same shit, same script. I don't know how the fuck people don't understand this shit, but this is all they're doing, the same exact shit. They literally just did the same fucking thing in fucking India, or was it Pakistan? Might be wrong. One of those two, India or Pakistan. I think it was India, where that motherfucker actually went to goddamn jail. You know, I mean, this shit fucking blows my mind. Supreme Court hears Trump's 14th Amendment case argument. Like, it's crazy, you know? And this is all to piss off Trumpers, but at the same time, it's to show you they're promoting the Supreme Court, 14th Amendment, Constitution. This is what they're promoting. Not fuck, and they're promoting Donald Trump, but that's people are missing what they're showing you. They're showing you what they've done in Israel, you know, that state over there. Netanyahu and this whole shit, this whole, against, the people and all this other shit. It's gonna be ran here, guys. Let me know if we're live. What's good, rap samples? Bamboo. Good to see all y'all. We cut off by the Grammys, Super Bowl, etc. A lot of distract. Exactly. You know, 100%. Cut the fuck off. Cut off. And then on top of that, that's everything we got to deal with everyday life. Unfortunately, it's fucked up, man. What's good, Free? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see all y'all here. Shout out to all you guys. you know. But I mean, hey man, listen, it's time to get the game plan moving. You know, time to get the game plan going because this it just is what it is, man. Some people don't want to face it, but they're showing you. You can feel it. Everyday fucking life, this shit's going to turmoil. I mean, goddamn, if there ain't a smoke shop everywhere, that shit is a fucking that. It's just that just lets you know. All right, they want a certain individual, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to start doing some interviews with some motherfuckers that with this shit. I had it out with somebody yesterday, like, yo, they came to this country from the Virgin Islands. I said, look, whatever you smoking over there, it ain't over here. Be fucking careful. Please. Be careful. Nah, 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 nah. I'm good. Fast forward to today, this motherfucker is not the same person. Angry, agitated, dumb as fuck, was ambitious, was really, really positive, you know, shit. It was a totally different person. Now it's like you see darkness, you see just like the soul is gone, I don't know how to explain it, man. I just tell you what I see, you know, and then the other motherfuckers who just gone. I mean, they mind just fucking going off left field, man. You know, telling people forever in my area, look, this shit about to take over. I've been saying this shit before fucking Mr. 19. Like, yo, once that shit happened in Afghanistan, I'm like, yo, it is what it is. You know, some people got an intuition. Some people need, other shit to show them the truth. This shit just comes to me. There's been a whole lot of shit that I've predicted to the teeth, you know, and this is just another one on another one where you could see the ramifications of all this shit right in front of us. What's good, AV? Good to see you, man. It is, man. It's fucked up, and people don't want to admit it. Hey, that's on y'all. Look, I don't care. It's not my thing. I don't give a fuck about it. But I just tell people, man, I've been around this shit my whole life, man. My mother's boyfriend used to sell the shit. I remember. I remember the smell. I'll never forget it. We can time travel. We got the ability to time travel. In your mind, you can time travel to a point in time in your life, put yourself there, feel, see, smell, everything. You could smell people's perfume, your grandmother's perfumes, food, cook. You have the ability to do this. They don't put it in all these movies and all this time travel. If you put it in a higher level of understanding, a higher consciousness, they're just telling you you can time travel. No, you can't get in the fucking car and do 190 miles an hour and go back to the fucking future. Do this shit with your mind. Everything they've shown us and they put in front of us is the ability that we have, right? But what it is what it is. So I can go back and know that, and growing up, seeing my boys, hanging with older people, they smoke, they used to have so much, they used to drop some shit. I'm like, yo, man, that shit's fucking, I probably was getting a contact. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. But and now, and then I see it, into the 2000s, growing up with my friends, they all doing it, how they just, the motherfuckers still stagnant to this day. All right. It's the difference. And now the shit now is even this shit just shuts completely off because if you understand how it affects your hypothalamus gland, you understand all the effects of it. They created a new word called TH fucking C and all this other scientific bullshit that people believe. I mean, hey, y'all can believe that shit. You got to go research it, study it, see where it came from, see what they did, see why they did the war on drugs, the time they did the war on drugs. Look what they went after first was the marijuana trade. They stopped that shit, whipped out, whipped out the motherfucking crack, said, listen, we got to get all this shit off the fucking streets. These motherfuckers are getting too many ideas. They're landing in the fucking DC lawn having hippie fucking power. They got that shit off the fucking streets. That's what they attacked. That shit. And they put the other shit out. They reversed, they removed that and put that out there. All right? Because that original shit, go to the Arabs that they have that shit in their nation. They will tell you that shit ain't over here. And that shit is so goddamn fucking expensive. It's not even funny. All right? That shit is massively expensive. And that shit right there, man, you talk about going to higher levels of understanding. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna get there with that shit, but that's not the shit that's here now. Sorry, it ain't. You're not gonna find any dispensaries. It's not gonna be there. It's all this other bullshit. It is what it is. The real shit, just like them Arabs will tell you, grows under the sun, comes out of the fucking ground, and gets fucking natural water. That's the fucking plant. Not in a fucking LED lights and all this other shit, hydroponics, chemicals and food and all this other shit with crystals and hairs growing off the motherfucker. No, it was a high vibrational plant. Okay, many people did studies on this shit. It was a high vibrational plant, and now it's a low vibrational plant, extremely low. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It is what it is. If you do your research, I don't give you nothing this shit don't fucking come from me. It comes through me. All this information is dead out there. Point blank period. It's like saying the fucking they telling you that the good old shotaroo is good. You look it up. Oh yeah, it's safe and effective. But if you really look into it, that shit'll fuck you up and kill you. Same shit. But people don't want to believe it. Hey, it is what it is, man. I love y'all to death still. You know, it's motherfuckers that be like, yo, man, this shit don't even. That actually stopped and quit recently. I was like, yo, that shit don't even smell right. That shit had me doing this and doing that and doing this. Man, I stopped. I know a lot of motherfuckers that totally stopped that shit. Totally. And kudos to them. You know, just stopped, and that's good. You know, anything. It don't even dawn on the motherfuckers that somebody say it's legal. And it's pushing it. Well, what the fuck did they do and why do they want you to have it now? Think about it. Why do they want you to have it now? Same thing they did with alcohol. You had spirits. You had spirits. You drink spirits. Why do you think they call it spirits? You know? No, they want a beer, you know? Hard liquor, you know? This shit doesn't do what a spirit natural, fermented fucking drink will do. Natural fermented beer. They got rid of that shit. Give you beer, filled it with yeast, right? What does yeast do? It fucking feeds. It feeds plaque, feeds candida, feeds yeast into your fucking body. Where does all that shit go? Well, your stomach, your heart, your brain, every fucking where. What does that shit do? It's a barrier, a blockage to cells, which is transmission, which is electrical, which is your body. Your shit ain't firing right. Motherfucker got a beer belly. Well, what is in there? Cut that bitch open. You know? It ain't, and it's not the same. You know? Yeah, that shit is addictive. I mean, I done did live streams in the morning. I go right by the motherfucking, just the weed shops in Rochester. Them bitches got a line outside. That motherfucker, that's not recreational. That is a motherfucker that needs that shit. That is a motherfucker that's lying. That same vision I got is when I go in the grocery store and see the pharmacy line the fuck up. Ain't no different. That ain't recreational. Recreation be like, I'm not gonna stand this line. Fuck, man. I'll come back later. These motherfuckers need that shit. They about to stand in that bitch before it open, go in there, get their shit. They gotta do it like clockwork. They can't function without the shit. Oh man, I gotta have my so I can't. They got the word I can't in them. All right, they got the "I can't" word in them. I don't believe in that word. You know. And then another thing is the weed here in Rochester is laced with traces of fentanyl. There is no heroin in the Rochester streets. All right, the news came and told you that, but guess who told you that before? Me, because I see these motherfuckers every day, and they tell it, yo, these motherfuckers are like scientists. You know, I talk to people. These motherfuckers like science. They know fentanyl, car fentanyl. That's who told. I ain't know what the fuck a car fentanyl was, so they told me. I'm like, God damn. And I even got a history lesson on the motherfucking. What did the one guy tell me? He's like, oh yeah, did you know that the first person to ever try fentanyl with heroin was a fucking woman? I'm like, no, I didn't know that. I wouldn't be my in my realms of the fucking existence. I don't be around none of that shit, you know. And that shit is fucked up. I mean, hey, these motherfuckers are dying, man. It's people I've talked to that ain't here no more. OD'd, you know? It's fucked up, man. Zombie apocalypse. This shit is bad, man. It's bad, guys. That's why some people got to get off the fucking internet, you know? Get out and see how bad it is and the urgency of what is happening. Because they're really doing it. It's really happening. Things are really going down, you know? These motherfuckers are they're gonna have to really and soon start violating their own oaths, which they already do, but really do it now, you know. And the only way rate I see us going is in a military control, you know. You already got federal, you're gonna have state, you know, state guard, you know, and then you're gonna have. I mean, it's gonna be some different times here that we never seen before, you know. And I ain't gonna be like, oh, I told you so. I'm be like, yo, it is what it is, man. You know, they telling us the shit and they're showing us. I mean, you can't. There's no wiggling around that part. You know, can't wiggle around that. No way, shape, or form. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. But you're right, Let me see where you at. The economy will be showing its face very soon. Yeah, 100% right. It definitely is. And, you know, it's going to be, we going through it. It just is what it is. It's just how we going to go through it. What state are we going to be in? Meaning, there's a lot of stuff that, that I can't look at it. People, oh, it's going to be a revolution. People have this fucked up vision that we're going to be fighting on the streets against the government in survival mode like a fucking movie. It ain't going to fucking go down like that. It's not going to go down like that. It can in pockets, but as a whole, it ain't going to go down, just like that. They're going to shut this bitch down like a motherfucking liquidation. Motherfucking the shelves going to come down. The merchandise gonna come out of the store. This section gonna be missing over here. That section over there. Then this thing over here. Then that over there. Then the fucking water gonna be shut the fuck off, literally. Then the fucking lights go out. You know. Then they're gonna have, hey, look, man, might be a period of time where ain't no fucking government coming. You gotta remember, it's a business. So they don't provide shit if it ain't about fucking making no goddamn money. They already been showing you through all these natural disasters, bitch. We ain't coming. You're on your own. What does that tell you? It ain't about rescuing people. I've been in situations like this. I've been in disaster situations. I was in one of them was Buffalo. They told them people that they ain't fucking coming. People were calling 911 saying you shouldn't have went. They being rude to them at that. Like, this is the even crazier shit. Who had to help? People, ordinary people, risk their lives to go out there and fucking help people. You know, helping people. I did. I look back like, damn, man. I remember the first day I went, I had to turn around because I was about to be stuck in that shit. I was like, oh no, you know, because one thing I understand is, I've learned a lot about, survival. I've learned about, weather conditions, so I already knew. And I'm going, I'm pretty savvy when it comes to understanding conditions, having the right, vehicle for the conditions, shit like that. Knowing, hey, what you got, hey, I already know before I'm going. Well, I got enough to where I'll be okay. Hey, if I run out of gas or something, yeah, okay, yeah, we got blankets, we got food, we'll figure it out. Whatever. We have a little power source, whatever, a Yeti. We'll figure the shit out. We'll have some type of heat to keep warm. You learn shit. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not about. I'm dead in this fucking whiteout ass blizzard. I turned my ass around when I saw that big ass fucking. I don't know what fucking vehicle this was, but this shit was some shit. My son knows what it is. This big ass fucking shit they be having up in the mountains. They got tires as big as the goddamn like 9-foot tires, but the vehicle is small. That bitch came flying around, whipped around, jumped them fucking like 5 feet of snow, just burrowing through. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then I was like, you know what? I can't see shit. We gonna turn around now because this shit's getting worse. And then I came back the next day. It still was bad as fuck, but I went there and the people that I helped out, what they told me and shit like that, and what I saw, fuck, man, them motherfucker government is gonna be a point where these motherfuckers ain't coming. So just like I tell people, like I can't give you shit that I ain't experienced. So I just give you all the knowledge that I have from what I seen from experience and shit that we gonna have to be dealing with. And one of them was, and just like we already know, a lot of us know this, a motherfucker only got, 3 days worth of food. But these motherfuckers only had like 1 day worth of food. I'm like, yo, because this shit happened in inner city and out suburban. So I'm like, yo, this shit is not just an inner city thing. This is a, whole fucking city thing, whole air, anybody demographic. But the number one thing that I saw was, and it blew my mind, was when I was on the group, for help. Like, look, I'm coming up there. I got food, water. I'm giving rides to hospitals, home, whatever. Just hit me up. And within fucking 5 minutes, over fucking 200 people. And I went through as many as I can, but I went through them all. Guess what? Not 90% of it was women. All that, oh, I don't need a man shit, and I don't want a man, and fuck men and this and that. Oh shit, you do need a man when the system, when the real man leaves. Because I always tell people, like, look, I don't give a fuck what you say. I already know my situation, but you ain't taking care of your shit. I don't give a damn what you tell me. There's nothing you could tell me from what I know and understand that you taking care of your family. There's another man taking care of your kids, your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, your boyfriend, your girly girlfriend, your booty boo friend, whatever you got. Somebody else is doing it. You ain't doing it. You got to go to another man to get what you need to provide for your family. That's why I tell people. I get straight to the fucking point. People don't like to hear it. Oh no, I take care of mine. Oh man, you're just overthinking it. No, bitch, I'm being real because of experience and knowing. I know how the system works. We ain't providing our own food, electricity, water, shelter. None of We're not doing that. We got to go to another man to get that. What I mean by that is what we got to work, right? We got to work. So we got to work for somebody, whether it's a man, woman, or whatever the fuck. We're working for somebody. Then we got to get that pieces of paper that ain't worth shit with other men on it. That's backed by other men, right? Then we got to go to another man or a woman and buy what the fuck we need, right? Think about that shit. We really not taking care of our shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where my whole idea of, where I love the natural lifestyle. Like, bitch, I'm going to a motherfucking place where, you know what? The baseline, bottom line, boom, I'm in a land surrounded by all the shit that I can eat. The water comes straight out the motherfucking ground, and the house is off fucking grid. So you tell me, you know, there's places like that where we can fucking go, you know, and hopefully I'm there pretty soon. Hopefully that's where I'm at because hey, it is what it is. You know, where look, okay, all right, well, what the fucking what's going on here? People always say, oh well, it's gonna happen everywhere. Yes, motherfucker. You think that all the shit that I've done that's never crossed my mind? Mother, that's shit that I already knew before I even begin my journey. What I know is my body, my family, our lifestyle, we thrive in this. Not here, but we do thrive in this here, but this is fictitious. This is bullshit. This is the rat race. This is the slave system. But guess where I really thrive? Boom, in the naturalist environments because I could eat everything the fuck outside. And I ain't gotta go nowhere. It's all here. I can survive right the fuck here. I know the herbs, I know the fucking food, I know the medicines. I trained myself, I learned this shit. I am fucking good, you know? Yeah, they can come carpet bomb, but hey, look, like a video game. I done made it to the boom, I'm here. I've already accepted that anyways, but I'd rather be in my burial ground than be in this shit, you know? And that's the whole thing. It's like, oh fuck it, I'll be in the Garden of Eden. I ain't got look, I made it, you know? And that's what I think a goal should be for humanity to make it to, you know what? Freedom. Maybe we here just to fucking find freedom. I don't know. When we wake up, we realize, shit, I gotta go back to nature. Shit, I gotta become, I gotta get more natural. I gotta get more in tuned. I gotta get more, you know, boom, there, you know? And there's places where you can go and have that, like, I mean, this is just is what it is, you know? Why be in a place where you don't own shit? Okay. And then another thing is, I don't know What the fuck? The United States corporation, all right, attached to our birth certificates. All right. But we know it's somebody owns us. That ain't good to me. That don't sit right with me. That somebody has a claim to us, right? That don't sit right with me because I understand what they do to us and what they've done to us, that somebody's holding a fucking title. All right. I want to be the motherfucking car that's still sitting over there. That's a 1974, 1950 fucking five, and a bitch ain't touch it. It's just out there. They don't give a fuck about that motherfucker. They're like, well, that shit's way the fuck over there. Fuck that. Let's get all the motherfucking shit. Well, look, there's a 2022, 2023, 2024. Okay, we got all that. Okay, there's just shit. We need to get all this shit. Fuck that shit over there. That's too much work. We're not doing all that. You know, that's how we got to be thinking because people don't understand. They've attached shit to us, you know? They attach shit to us. And unfortunately, you know, who knows? I already know. I've done the research. Once I found two kids of mine, you know, one birth certificate in Russian, the other one in China, I'm like, oh my fucking God, was I living? I'm like, what? Why the fuck? You know? And when I dug deeper and did the research, I'm like, God damn, you know? And then when you understand the whole process, why you got to go to school, why they keep GPAs, why they call you a pupil, you know? Why do they take attendance? I mean, all the days off from school are banker's days. I mean, it ain't ringing a bell to a motherfucker, right? You know, it ain't ringing a bell to it. But I don't give a fuck what anybody says. School is not a place that any of our, if we loved and actually cared about our babies, should ever be in. Not at all. You know, it just shouldn't even be there. You know, and it's tough. I get it. It's a tough road. You'll be persecuted. You're gonna go through the ringer. If your other one doesn't fucking agree, you're gonna have hell. See, people not ready to go through hell. I ain't give a fuck. I didn't give a shit at all. Like, no, it means no, no, I don't bend. I'm not bending and breaking for nothing. I ain't seen my kids still to this fucking day because I'm not bending and breaking for shit. You're not gonna tell me what I can and can't do. It don't work like that. We going all the way to the ringer, and still I'm sitting here to this day without something. Still to this day, not them, but a piece of paper. They won't even give me a piece of paper because they know I fucking know. You know, I'm sitting here right now, and they won't even sign a motherfucker. The fake people in charge won't even sign the motherfucking order because they know the minute they do, they violated me completely. They don't want no parts of it. So here today, I'm still sitting here to this day. But that's a bite. That's a bullet I got to bite. You know, because I understood what was going on. I understood what to do and how to do it. You know, I played the whole fucking game all the way, the entirety, and I couldn't be broken. You know, and I did this shit for years with my other ones, you know? Thank God that shit panned out how it was supposed to. And this one will too. Eventually, hey, you know, what you put out comes back, you know? But the whole point I'm trying to make is you have to go through hell. And this is the shit that I've been doing this whole time that I've been on these fucking platforms, you know? And these motherfuckers watch my shit. These motherfuckers that I was in there in the fucking courtroom, they watch my shit. They know what the fuck I talk about and doing all this shit, you know? And still to this day, they just won't. They have not done it. But it's all good. You know, there's a certain time limit for things. And all this shit, you know, if we still functioning and up and running, I'm gonna show y'all, you know, and just a little bit longer. It's a little bit longer. And yeah, I mean it's beautiful when you know what the fuck is going on, it's like, damn, you know? And also you get treated with respect instead of treated with respect instead of somebody thinking they're above you in authority, you know? That's how you get treated. All right, hold on, guys, 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. Let me know. Let me go. Let me know if I'm back, guys. I'm gonna be going through it in May when my son's born. Yeah, well, that's a whole nother fucking subject, man. You know? All right, we're good. John B, you're welcome. Look into that one day. You know, we're in bad shape, man. You know, but it's just what we gotta go through. The test of times. The test of time. That's what we're going through. So, um, but yeah, man. I mean, it's a battle. You know, and that's one thing about me is I've always believed in. You know, and whatever's right, that's the route I'm going. I'm not going the wrong route. You know, it's good, Angel Z. I'm going. I'm trying to go the right route, and trying not to, hurt anybody in the process, man. You know. So, but you know, might be kind of late to learn a lot of this shit now, but I mean, it ain't never too late to start while it's here. You know. But when you know and you can see the shit that they've done to us, it's actually worse than you actually thought. It may not feel, it may not look, the perception that you have might not be bad, but it's bad, man. It is fucked up what they've done to us. You know, people think because they're living in a fucking house and got a job in a car, motherfucker, that's fucked up shit that they've done to you. Like that this is why, like sometimes you got to put what you know aside to just fucking function for the time being. You know, when you know why they put you in that fucking house, in that city, town, village, parish, and shit like that. When you understand what they've done, they don't sit right with me, man. You know what they've done to our ancestors. On top of that, that's another thing is people don't give a fuck where they came from. Don't care. You know, any other fucking place on the fucking planet, and they even show you on the fucking news that lies to you every fucking day of how people care about their nation and and their their ancestors, their religious beliefs, right? That's why I say I fuck with the religious beliefs like that. Because you know why? They come from ain't old times, you know? So they got some value there. They come from old times. And they fighting for that shit. Family. They care. Where their people are from and resided. Shit, not in America. I try to tell my own family and show them, send them all the papers and everything. They ain't give a flying fucking hell. One said, "I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I get it. Respect what you saying, man. But shit, shalom, brother, peace." Told they just didn't give a fuck. I'm like, damn, y'all still in the fucking area. Like what? You know, there's some land over there that's y'all that you can fucking go claim. And it's the brother I know moved down to Texas, claimed his fucking land. Another brother I know went back to Louisiana, claimed his fucking land. They got their shit. How the hell goes somebody gonna come? They already put laws in the books where you can self-identify, and well, if it comes to pop up, you can prove some shit. Guess what? Oh, all right, here you go. My bad. That's what they do. The government says, "Oh, my bad. You got me." They don't want no smoke. They don't want it to go public. They don't want people to fucking find the fuck out. You know, that's why every time I'm traveling, I roll through South Carolina and North Carolina, Georgia. My mind is always, I always got the newest, dopest fucking information. My mind's always clear thinking because I'm rolling through my old fucking lands. You know, every single time I drive down there, right from Georgia to motherfucking goddamn Virginia, I always get the craziest, clearest, dopest fucking thoughts ever. And now I know why. Or years ago, I found out why. You know, put us in a city. Man, fuck. They they build shit in boxes. You know, them motherfuckers build shit in boxes. Ain't that crazy? Talking about this grand architecture, this is how it's done. No, they put you in square feet because they understand square. When you square energy, it slows it down. It suppresses it. They understand that. That's wild. They build shit with 2x4s. Ain't that crazy? You don't even want to look up what the word stud means. Oh my fucking god. These people are sick. And then they use the principles of masculine and feminine, man and woman, to put everything in their matrix together. And that don't even dawn on anybody. Like, motherfucker, man, woman are supposed to be together to create wonderful things. Neither one is higher than the other. They both have equal traits and qualities as far as um, what the other one needs. I don't even want to go into all that. Man, woman, you got a hole and you got a pole. They built everything in this matrix off of that, nut and bolt, right? You got male and female. in electricity, pneumatics, um, mechanics, fucking computers, every fucking thing that this shit is built on. Construction, male and female principles. Crazy. You go plug a fucking light up, you gotta stick the fucking plug into the goddamn socket and you get energy. We gotta take the phone cord, if we're on a fucking cell phone, the one then sticks out and there's a hole that that shit goes in to give it power. They're just, I mean, that's where your power is. That's why they push separation. That's why they push the beef between the man and the woman, especially in the modern days, is because they knew where the spiritual energy lies. And that's between both of the woman and the man together as one. That's a whole nother concept, you know? Crazy. Everything is built off the male and female principle. They want to talk about a bitch born like this and like that. No, the fuck they ain't. Fuck wrong with these people? I ain't got no problem with them. You know, I ain't got no problem with that shit at all. I'm just telling you what it is. I love you at the same time, and hey, man, shit, it doesn't matter to me. But I'm just telling you what's real. Real is real. See this? This is a wanker. See this? This is a muff. Whatever you want to call it. They go together. One goes in the other, creates a friction and an energy, a vibration, a feeling, right? And you create goddamn life and everything in between the life when you put your mind into it. Not to mention when you are intercoursing, right? Use a legal term. When you are intercoursing, right? It's infinite ways of doing that. Infinite. There is not even a. It's just infinity. So think about that. How powerful that is. When two can become one energy at the same time. That shit's dope as fuck. If you know what I mean, it's dope as hell. Man picks up the man. Um, um, a man's wisdom and knowledge, right, is in the woman, right? The woman helps unlocks that, and she follows the man's wisdom and knowledge, and lets him have that wisdom and knowledge, right? The woman gives him the access to his higher understandings and understandings, right? Spiritual connection. You know, the man and woman both get to a higher level of consciousness when they're together as one. It just is what it is. You know, this shit runs goes deep. You know, they know this power. You know, and love in that love is different from what they call love is different from when you're with your loved one and they call it love. Whatever's going on in that energy, I don't know what it is. It's so beautiful and great. You can't call it nothing. That's another thing. We put names on shit. What the fuck kind of weirdo ass shit is that? That's how we were taught. That's how I get it. But it's when you look at it, that motherfucker ain't got no name. It is what it is. That's the universe. It just is what it is. That's that. That's this. That tree ain't no fucking tree. How the fuck is that tree a tree when all these trees are different? You know? That ain't no fucking bird. What are you talking about? It's not a bird. God knows how the fuck far we disconnect ourselves by calling that a goddamn bird. Babies ain't know how to. Babies didn't. When a baby didn't know how to talk, they could look and observe, look at shit, point, smile, laugh, giggle, get bit by the shit, whatever. It was just that. It was just whatever it was what it was. No, we gotta identify everything, put a name on it. Imagine what that shit really done. You know, people talk about transhumanism. We ain't human. We ain't been human for a very long time. You know, sounds crazy, but we ain't fucking human. I don't even know what a human's supposed to be. But I know it ain't this. Slavery, you know? People don't want to look at shit like this angle. What is, you know? So, again, shout out to all you guys that are chilling here. Nature isn't measured in squares. Got that right. You can't find a square in nature. People will tell me, oh, there's a rock. Or you'll go find me a square fucking rock. Break it, make it a square. I get it. Ain't no squares in nature. Find me a square animal. You ain't gonna find a square fucking animal either. You ain't gonna find a fucking square fruit. Think about that. A fucking square fruit, 45-degree angle. Show me a fucking 45-degree angle, you know, times fucking four in nature. You ain't gonna find that shit. Or a fucking vegetable. Any fucking thing. You ain't gonna find it. But everything in their matrix is square feet, you know? Everything is bitch square, you know? And then they even make it worse by your windows are fucking square, your cell phones, TVs, computers are fucking squares, your ceiling tiles are squares, your floor tiles are squares, your tables are fucking squares, your chairs are fucking squares. All these goddamn squares surround us all the fucking time, you know? That's why at my house I put up picture frames with words and meant to throw that shit off. And you feel it, like positive messages, you know, crystals and shit. Throw that energy to fuck off, man. You gotta, you know, spice it up a little bit. I go into some shit, it'd be a dead ass fucking plain square. I'll be, man, my shit, my energy is fucked up LED white ass lights. You ain't gonna find a white LED light in my house. Hell no, I got a whole shit ton of old school incandescent bulbs, you know? Because I don't like them white. I can't not stand that fucking white light. You will not see that shit in my fucking, no. Uh-uh. I've even I've even done this at fucking, when I go on vacation, I get Airbnb. Them white lights ain't coming the fuck on. I look for a yellow one. There's been a time where I actually went to Walmart and bought some goddamn fucking lights and put them in that bitch. I just can't deal with it. It's just such low fucking energy, man. Them fucking white ass LED lights. What's good, Gemini's? Deanne. Shout out to all you guys. I'm sorry if I'm cursing a lot, you know, is what it is. But you know, yeah. So yeah, man. I mean, back to the whole fucking motherfucking driving on a fucking American U.S. citizens are asleep at the fucking wheel, paying attention to all the rat race and shit, bullshit. Instead of looking at what these motherfuckers are really doing, like, God damn, can't you see what they're doing? You know, that the whole immigration, oh, the illegals and this and that and this, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I can care less. I don't give a fuck. You know, these people are humans. They ain't no different from me or you. I don't give a damn nothing about what y'all talking about. I don't give a fuck. This is a business. This ain't a nation. It ain't yours any fucking way. This shit is owned and controlled by a fucking person who came and stole the fucking land. You know? Ain't even a legal term, a fucking legal immigrant. It's not even a term. Fuck are y'all talking about? The news is blatantly lying to you. You know? It's not even a legal term because they're coming here legally. It is what it is. They're immigrating with an E here. You could call them illegal alien. You know, it's some of those people that are here. They got that part right, but you don't see them motherfuckers. The ones they're showing you are the ones that are coming here legal. The ones they ain't showing you are the motherfucking ones that they're on that. Them bitches don't know where they at, purposely for whatever they got planned. But they're you 90% of these motherfuckers, they're all here. They got a right to be here. They're going through the actual legal process. All right. There's a case law, okay, called. If you don't believe me, where's it at? I'm about to read this bitch. Drop this jewel for all the motherfuckers talking about this immigration shit and they need to go back and this and that. No, fuck. Go back where? Y'all them motherfuckers don't leave y'all fucking house. It's land every fucking where. Everywhere. Your corporation made it look congested for your dumb ass. They got you locked in your mind. It's land all over this bitch. You know? You telling somebody else to leave, you need to check the fucking mirror. How about if you don't like it, you move somewhere where you ain't got to deal with the shit. That's it. I don't know. That's the shit I don't understand. How can anybody be a conscious, loving, caring being and a human being is here and you like, they got to go back? What the fuck? That shit's just, that is some dumbass shit right there. And that's a good, I love that conversation. That conversation starter is great. I love hearing people talk about the migrants because I just go right in on there and say, "Oh yeah, where are you getting this from? Want me to show you that they're coming here legally, and then I'll show you my video of them coming here legally. My videos, my own videos before all this shit was happening, and I'll show you who the fuck is bringing them in here. Because them same motherfuckers you want them to take them out of here are the same motherfuckers that are bringing them in here and making sure they go where they got to go. That's what blows my fucking mind. No. Yeah, when Trump gets in there, they're out of here. What? You you know you might be cheering for your own ass to get the fuck up out of here. All right? Because the way they make a this fool look like shit, all his motherfucking people gonna be rounded up with his ass. You know? I don't know. We don't know how that agenda's going. Hold on, let me go here real quick. Show y'all this fucking court case. People want to talk about all this goddamn. All right, it's Arizona versus United States. 132 S whatever. All right. I'm gonna pull it up and read this shit real quick. I might have to switch phones because that's 5% on that. I got a full percentage on this. So. Okay. This is the court case that is supreme law of the fucking land. It's called Arizona versus United States. Is a case decided on June 25th, 2012 by the United States Supreme Court holding that states may not implement their own immigration laws. The case concerned Arizona immigration related law SB 1070 enacted in 2010. At issue was whether federal immigration law preempts state immigration law. All right. The court, the baseline of the court, right? Hold on. Check it out. Because this is what they say. This is why all this bullshit you seeing on the fucking news with Greg Abbott and this, and they're doing all this stuff down in Texas and they want to do all this. Man, that's all bread and fucking circus. They showing you that. Meanwhile, all the motherfuckers coming in just like they're supposed to because they can't be brought to court for any bullshit. You could take, these motherfuckers will be in court answering to why this shit is They're not. They if they were doing it illegally, it's being done legally. You're being propagated that it's fucking illegal because they got an agenda and a plan for your ass. Whatever's going on in this country, these motherfuckers are gonna be over here working. I don't give a fuck. They're working. They're gonna be working, doing what you ain't gonna do because you angry, waiting or in a fucking camp somewhere, wherever the fuck. I don't know. Cause we got a fucking a title attached to us. I don't really liking that. I don't really like that one. You know, when a country's folding up and motherfuckers got a title, shit, you like a motherfucking car. It's called a repossession. It's called a foreclosure on your fucking property. I mean, that's shit we got to be thinking about. You know, I don't know. I'm just telling you what is what. That's it. Could be something, could be fucking nothing. You know. So that's a court case that set precedent, and it strictly says state may not implement their own immigration laws. Point blank, period. Can't do it. No way, shape, or form how. So that is what it is. And and this is what I tell you, right? As it stands right now, they can't do it. But you see all the riffraff going on, okay? Now, they start going violating, one over the other. You're gonna start having go to the COS, the Coalition of the Confederate States, right? Or the whatever states, I forgot what it's called, but it's COS. Just Google that shit, you'll find it. If you're a researcher, you'll find it. And just look what they got going on already, and it's all fitting like a fucking glove. If the fucking glove fits, then you must have quit. It is what it is. You know. This is what these motherfuckers are doing. This court case right here shows you they're coming in the way they're supposed to. You can't do shit, so they trying to throw up a fucking buoy, barbed wire, all this other dumb shit, make you believe it's this shit, right? That's what they're doing. The shit's crazy, man. But anyways, let me see. DN John B. Challenge millions of FEMA coffins for dead bodies ready to go. Man, shit, I don't think they'll waste their time, man. I just think they'll burn them motherfuckers. They got liquefied slurries, all kind of shit. Mm, that are up on here, but let's see my charger at. Grab a charger. Wait, where's my charger? Well, I'm gonna switch forms real quick. Where the hell is that at? I mean, I gotta log in. I'm already logged in. All right, give me a minute. I'm about to log in. Continue. All right, I'm gonna click off here.
All right, we back. Let me know if we're back. I don't know if we're back. Okay, thanks. So yeah, shout out to all you guys. But what's that? Yeah, I know. I heard about that. I ain't worried about that. I don't care about that guy. I can care less about that guy. But so I got this. Other thing they had. Hold on 1 second. So, no, okay. This was a let's go to Truth Master Dre. Russia banned bananas from Ecuador for signing U.S. arms deal. Okay, listen to this shit. I mean, you guys gotta. This is what people gotta get up on. What's really going on? Not this shit. I mean, this just blows my mind. How just people talk about this fucking trash. I mean, what it is, guys, we're cut off from the world. Like, we don't know what the fuck is going on in the world unless you really, really search for it. And there is people that do it, but they're not on the fucking internet. They get censored, shot off of here, you know. But it's like when you look at like the realm of like the truthers and shit, them motherfuckers is cut off from the world. Like, we talk about shit that is not gonna change and do anything to what the fuck is going on. We're really talking about, we're talking about, oh, we're gonna fight, we're gonna do this and fight who? Who the fuck are you gonna fight? The ones you want to fight is out of here, motherfucker. They got a whole new business running. Who you gonna fight? Like, this shit is so stupid. Just fight to stay the fuck alive. Yeah, I get that. They're not gonna be tanks coming down the street, fucking blow up fucking and well through your fucking front lawn and living room. They're not gonna be coming knocking on your doors and saying, well, I mean, not in the way up. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna be doing, but it's not gonna be like, oh, okay, today's, it's just not going like the movies, guys. These motherfuckers got a whole nother business running. Like, you understand when a business closed, they will fucking vacate that bitch. They don't care. You don't just have fucking. You ever see a big giant business shut down for years? We got one here called Kodak. Guess what they got roaming around that bitch? Security. That's it. That's the same shit that they do in these large fucking countries. When the shit collapses, military rule, bitch. This shit is under. We gonna kill a bitch right if you don't act right. That's what's coming here. Not fucking, there'll be war. How the fuck there gonna be war if ain't nobody coming? Where are you going? You gotta understand what military rule is. It's just military rule, bitch. That's all it is. It ain't no shit, ain't no fucking order, bitch. It's a military rulership. People need to go look up what military rulership is. Military rule. In fact, let me do it real quick while I got this phone. Hold on. I don't know, this delusion of fucking this shit. We're gonna save America. Save America from what? It's not a country. It's a fucking business. They're going to do business elsewhere. there's going to be a hand here, trying to, whatever. But it's going to be a point in time, man. It's going to be a point in time, man. This shit is cut off. You know. I mean, people don't like to hear this. They think this is just a great name. Oh, it's going to be all right. Oh, man, no. This is the new world order that we've been talking about. It's just not coming like people think it is. You know. All right, hold on. Yeah, save the border convoy. Exactly. It was a flop. Oh, my audio is not working good. Oh shit. Let me see. I think it tried. You know what? I think it tried to. Let me. StreamYard's open back up on my other phone. Maybe not. Is it still choppy? Let me know if it's still really choppy. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Is it better? I got the phone closer. But an hour and 44 minutes. God damn, time flies. Okay, I'm good. Okay. All right, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Now, military rule, for those that don't know, is actually marital rule, which is actually martial law. All right. Marital rule, which is martial law, its synopsis, is a type of jurisdiction in which military authority temporarily replaces civil authority. That lets you know we're under a civil, that a civil per se government, right? And it's crazy because civil means, in reference to law, is used primarily as a disruptive term to denote conflicts between private individuals, where in a civil case, two or more individuals or private entities, such as corporations, dispute their rights relative to each other, such as in a contract or a tort, which a tort is a lawsuit, or a criminal case involves the government attempting on the behalf of its citizens to punish a person for violating its criminal law. So here in martial law, which marital rule is a type of jurisdiction which military authority temporarily replaces civil authority, right? So that means military is now in charge of the goddamn military is in charge of all civil duties. That's why you've always seen them. They're going to take over, grocery. They take over everything, the court system, everything. It becomes military rule. All right, which is martial law. They're not telling you martial law, but it's military marital rule, which is maritime. All right, also. But anyway, um, as stated in the 1998 case of Mudd versus Caladra, marital law or martial rule authorizes the military to exercise the responsibility of branches who are unable to function, such as the legislature, executive, and judicial branch or the courts. This is usually in response to war, natural disaster, or civil unrest and is limited to such times of an emergency, such as at the conclusion of an instigating circumstances. Marital rule or martial law must end and the civil authority resumed. Marital rule and martial law has been declared in several countries throughout its history. Recently, in where? Ukraine and the Philippines. Right? Now, I go on and it all start to make sense of what the fuck they're doing. You can see what they're doing. No, it's not fucking ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and shit. No, this is what the fuck they're doing. All right. This is what they are doing to a T. It's all there. You can see it clear as fucking day. All right. And it says the United States, in the United States, which is a corporation, marital law, right? See, marital law or marital rule, or you could say martial, right? But it's marital law, right? It's maritime, right? That's the jurisdiction we're already under, right? So of course they're going to have marital law, which is already in play. Anyways, we're already been under motherfucking martial law, but that's a whole nother video, right? I mean, Jordan Maxwell and fucking, Bill Cooper told you that shit, right? Marital law, right, can be declared. And the reason why I'm saying marital because that's the real word. That is not fucking martial. All right, it's marital. Martial can be declared on a national level by the president or Congress, or within the borders of a particular state by the state's governor. All right, look at all this shit going on. This is where the fuck we're headed, guys. This is where we're headed. Martial law was first, sorry, I said it again. Marital law was first declared in New Orleans, Louisiana. We already know that. This is why when that hurricane happened, see, you know, we're not going to talk about it certain, but anyways, martial law was first declared in New Orleans, Louisiana, by then, Andrew Jackson, General Andrew Jackson, the War of 1812, right? Since then, it has been declared multiple times. Think about where they just said that. New Orleans. Where did they have a little op going on during some flood, right? Think about that shit, and there's a lot more to that. And it said, Abe Lincoln, of course, that's in there. Never was out of that. Pearl Harbor, other things, But it says right here, military law, which involves the organization, government, and discipline of troops, applies only to those individuals who are in military service. While a citizen can be governed by martial law, they cannot be governed by military law. And I keep saying martial, but it's marital law. See, think about this now. While a citizen can be governed by marital law, they cannot be governed by military law. As such, military personnel under a time of marital law must still act in accordance with civil law. This is what they don't want you to know. This is where your right to bear arms comes into play. This is why they don't want to do this shit, because you got a right to defend yourself. It says it right the fuck here. If you know what they're saying it right here. While a citizen can be governed by marital law, they cannot be governed by military fucking law, military rule. They can't. You can't govern them. That's why people talk about, oh, a civil war. Well, this is where this is the route that they're fucking taking. You know, this is the route they're taking. It's kind of like, well, they're gonna let us, you know, figure it out for a moment. You know, it just is what it is. That's what this shit is saying right here. You know, if they go this route, and I've always said this for many years, this is why they won't, you know, do a martial fucking law, marital law, because of the jurisdiction issues of things they got in place. It's all about paperwork. You know, it's all about fucking paperwork, and people don't want to hear these parts. But it's them. It's not me saying it. This is their shit. You know, while a citizen can be governed by marital law, they cannot be governed by military laws, such as military personnel under a time of marital law must still act in accordance with civil law. Further, citizens who have been wronged by the improper exercise of military power retain the right to seek remedies from that harm. That means if they were harmed during the process, afterwards they can seek remedies. What they're not telling you is you got a right to do what? Defend yourself, point blank, period. If they're doing something wrong to you, right then and there, that's all. It's all right here. This is what they don't want people to know. Because how can what's being wrong? What's wrong? You know? Remember, think about it. That's crazy. How can you end right here? It says it says, right, which military authority temporarily replaces civil authority. Okay. Think about that. And civil is primarily as a descriptive term to denote conflicts between private individuals, where in a civil case, two or more individuals or private entities, such as corporations, dispute their rights relative to each other, such as in a contract or tort. Involves, okay, in a criminal case, we're not going to talk about that. Um, um, civil, the term civil law is sometimes used to mean the same thing, and it means a system of legal concepts mirroring the system of law in place in ancient Rome, as distinguished from common law systems, which are derived from the English legal tradition. Civil liability, we're not going to do that. Civil rights are enforceable rights enjoyed by each citizen, stemming from notions of equity, the violation of which creates a claim for injury. So when they suspend civil law, they're creating an injury right there. Because how can they justify that? You know, there's actually case laws on this shit. All right, there's actually case laws on this shit. This is what was going on in Mr. 19. This is why they had to back off of a lot of shit, because you can't do that. You know, don't get caught up in a lot of people like to get caught up in the word citizen and this and that and this and that. Okay, private person is in there too. So, you know, that's why I tell people, you know, military rule. Like I said, it's just going to be the military is going to take over, and they're, you know, it's not going to be, you know, bloodshed. You know, you fuck around and pull a gun out, your ass is. It's the same shit as if you pull the gun out on Black Lives Matter. This is what they're doing. They already did this. It's embedded in the subconscious mind of the American fucking citizen slaves. The Black Lives Matter is going to be there's going to be a military faction here, whether it's UN, who the fuck knows, I don't know. But it's going to be, look, this is what you can and can't fucking do, and that's it. Ain't nobody pulling no fucking gun down, because you're going to be in the wrong, because what they're going to do is keep it civil. They're going to lay down the laws and the rules. And if you violate those rules, nobody's gonna do it. People are gonna come together and be like, look, man, this is wrong. Yeah, but ain't enough people gonna. You can't. We ain't got what they got. Sorry to tell you this, we ain't got what they got. You know, the ship done sailed on what we were supposed to be doing. That's why I said this is a wave we gotta ride. We on a motherfucking. We in a bucket. We was on the fucking Titanic. We on a bucket now. We gotta try to make it through. You know, you can't save this shit. That's what people like think they're gonna save this America. How are you gonna save something that never was? It never was what you thought. It was a dream. You can't go back into the same fucking dream. Are you stupid? Has that ever worked in your life? You woke up from a dream. Oh, I want to go back into that dream, and it's and it's a reality. Hell no, it was a dream. You know, it was a dream, man. Get Forget all these concepts, man. We going back to the basics, man. I'm cool with that. Fuck it. Leave me alone. I don't give a. We mean to tell me we ain't got to do all this shit no more. I'm good with it. I got to work for myself and my family. We got to work for ourselves. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm good with that. We good with this shit. You know, it is what it is. Be more in tune. Like, damn, life's fucking good. this is what it is to live life all day. Shit. You know. So who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows, man? So it is what it is. But I got to get up off here. Um, right, we live forever, anyways. You got that right. We live forever, anyways. So just wanted to come on here and hey, I seen that BRICS news. I'm like, motherfuckers don't realize this is a rocket headed. You know how the rockets take off? Well, this is a rocket going straight to the motherfucking ground. This rocket ain't getting off the ground. Like this bitch is going to where it's going, and people better realize that and figure it out and make moves, man. Because after they do this Super Bowl ritual, because everything is ritualistic in America, that's the biggest shit to be paying attention to on that day. So after that, maybe they may start doing fucked up shit. I don't know. They all what flies over the Super Bowl. If the armed military is always there, with the big ass flag and doing all that shit, the war this is for everybody to see. They fly fucking F-16s over that bitch. I mean, it is what it is. They're gonna do some fucking rituals, and after that, they're gonna start running games. It'd be mass shootings and shit. It might be some fucking some Middle Eastern attack somewhere. Some shit go down, but it's gonna start moving. Remember, we down to 8 months to the motherfucking shit show. That probably not even. I don't have a vision. You know, I've talked to some other spiritual brothers, and they ain't got a vision either. It was like, man, do you see past fucking, can you see 2025? I'm like, he like, no, it's weird, right? I'm like, yeah, I don't see, it's like a gap, it's like a fucking, I don't know, it's like a missing tooth. It's like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna go on. I just gotta wait for it, None of us know what's going on, so we're just kind of waiting for it. If it goes through and Trump's the fucking president, then hell, I don't know. Kick back and still enjoy the ride. But yeah, shit, just keep pushing, keep it moving. I was into the store today. They're selling the fucking look at the sunglasses for the eclipse here. It's gonna be a big thing that I ain't gonna be nowhere near this bitch. You know, so it's crazy. So yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's see, but China won't invade with might. It will be strategic. China ain't gonna. They have no business coming here. What? See, this is the thing about this. We got that notion from the news. China ain't coming over to this bitch. Now, if you know, if America was to set it off, then it'd be a different story. But at the end of the day, it's the same fucking people. There's no America that's fighting for America. There's business deals. That's what's going on. It's if we gotta lose the concept of this is a country and there's countries fighting. For some, no, it's not. The wars that we know of was all business deals. It was all for some kind of stealing something, taking something, strong arming. So why would anybody come over here, think about it, and do something to us? Like what? That's some American shit. That's some American shit. I mean, China ain't never attacked no fucking body. Who they ever invaded? You know? Who they ever invaded? Think about it. They ain't even invade Taiwan. Like, come on, they got neighboring nations they ain't even invade in. Are they gonna come way the fuck over to the United States and do something? Hell no. That might be a cleansing deal with the U.S. fucking corporation. China might just be coming to collect its fucking debt. Who knows? If that shit happens, better believe it's not China doing anything. I don't know. Maybe they come and like, look, yeah, they might even show us like, well, fuck, they sold y'all out, motherfucker. What you talking about? That house, that area's mine. That is ours over there. That's ours over there. We just, hey, man, but we're not gonna kill you. You can work. You can. We will. We're gonna figure it out. Who knows? I don't know, but I don't believe in. That just don't. It just doesn't even. Like that's some shit. I know. My wife is from that area. The people, they ain't talking like that. There is no China's gonna go to war with America over there. Like what the fuck? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's what I told you. We cut off, guys. We are not in the fucking world. Like me and my wife, we've been talking about shit, and I'd be like, this story from this while ago. They're looking at me like, what? That didn't happen. And then she'll show me shit about United States. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my God, I never seen that before. This shit is so interesting how we're cut off from each other. We're cut off from a lot of places, man. You literally got to leave and go somewhere else to find this shit out. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy, man. So, yeah, that's the rhetoric of China's gonna invade is coming from the fucking mainstream because you think they're trying to form a fucking brand new business. They're gonna go to war with the fucking country, America. No, that ain't gonna work. That'll set them back fucking decades. The motherfuckers they about getting the bag. They ain't worried about that shit. You know, they ain't worried about it. They're about making the bag, creating. These motherfuckers blow up fucking entire mountain ranges to build cities where nobody's in it. You know, they ain't worried about that shit. And yeah, they participated in the good old jab, and a lot of people are dying over there. So, I wouldn't an invasion, no, but a motherfucker like, look, we're gonna fucking let them planes whisk across the sky, and COVID 20 fucking 27 is coming, and motherfuckers dropping like flies, like they said. Remember who Bill Gates said this? I was in the middle of making a video. A new strain that is 100% deadly. Like what in the fuck? They said China's working on a new strain that's 100% deadly. What? That means there ain't no chance of surviving. Like these people gotta, man, this shit is just wild, man. So I wouldn't worry about an invasion. I would worry about, why is the sky white today? Why did I just travel all across the fucking 1,000 miles and the fucking blue tint, white tint is in the fucking sky? What is this shit? All around us, the visibility is, looks like the smoke from the summer, but it ain't no wildfires. What's going on? God knows what the fuck we're breathing. So, yeah. Oh, what's the question, real quick? Because I'm about to get up off here. Oh, shit. Do this question and then. Oh, shit. Do this question and I gotta wrap it on up, guys.
Oh, I'm waiting for the question from Angel. So, all right. Well, I got a question ain't coming. I'm about to get ready to get this grub. Much love to you guys. Maybe I'll do a stream in the morning. But thanks for everybody who joined. Thanks for everybody who checks it out later. And just gotta stay up, be well, and just love each other. One of the hardest things to do is just spread love. You know. So much love to you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later.